Dicks? Welcome back to the channel where we do COLTS way. Today, got the brand new Magic Box 3.0. I don't even know if it's released yet, but we got it. I'm gonna do a video on it, tell you what I like about it, tell you what's different about it than the 2.0 and whatever else. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Let's roll. All right, so first impression. Obviously, we gotta throw a COLTS way in there, you know what I'm saying? Selfish dig, but that's what it is. All right, so far it is quite a bit speedier. Now the box itself, you know, is a little bit bigger. It's plastic on the back, no metal or nothing like that. This new box, I'll go over some of the features real quick that I know. I'm pretty positive on most of it. Yeah, I'm positive on most of it. There'll be some things, like there's a Magic Mobile now, so I'm not sure on the pricing on that. I'm pretty sure there's going to be they're going to offer like a 5 gig and then unlimited. No contracts. It's all month to month. Basically, what that is, like if your phone didn't have a hotspot or you weren't next to Wi-Fi, you wouldn't be able to stream nothing on the 2.0 or nothing like that. The Magic Box 2.0 and previous models, you either had to have Wi-Fi or your phone had to have a spot or a hotspot in order to watch YouTube TV, Netflix, anything like that. But with the Magic Box 3.0, they've got a SIM card in it that you can activate on a month-to-month basis. You can pay, I'm pretty sure it's going to be, you can pay for unlimited. I don't know the pricing yet, or you'll be able to pay for 5 gigs of data. That way, you know, it's going to speed up the thing. It's going to speed stuff up. So if you're using a hotspot on your phone, a lot of times it's laggier and stuff like that. But when the SIM card is built in to the the Magic Box 3.0, you're going to be getting faster speeds. So you won't have to rely on being next to a hotspot or Wi-Fi. The Magic Box itself is going to have the capability to have cellular service to get you, to be able to stream whatever you want. I don't know pricings, but I know it'll be probably a 5 gig or unlimited. So that's pretty cool. So that's the number one new thing that I think is awesome. I'm pretty sure, let's say, I think it's yeah, so right now I've got, the mobile data is on. Wi-Fi is not connected, but I can still go to YouTube and do whatever I want like that. This is my channel. But see how quick it is back and forth. And you still got everything else, your regular apps, that you want to download, Waze, all that stuff. Everything's there, whatever you want to download. I've went over these things a bunch of times, but the main thing of the new one is the Magic Mobile. And also, they've got, let's see here, I'm gonna go over some things they got right here. So this Magic Box 3.0 is gonna be able to be a 4K resolution instead of the previous models had 1080p. The previous models had 4 gigabytes of RAM. This one now has 8, so it has double the RAM. It's got an auto screen resize thing. So like my old raggedy truck's got this small screen, but my wife has a bigger screen. Whenever you plug the Magic Box in, it's going to automatically resize to the screen in the vehicle. So that's pretty cool. The other ones didn't do that. So there might be some, cut off on some ones. Now it's going to automatically resize it for you, which is legit. It's got a new operating system on here. I think it's a Magic 3.0 instead of 2.0. It's got the old processors. This has a Snapdragon processor, so this one's got a new processor. It's pretty much going to be able to double download speed. It's got the Magic Mobile, and like I said, I'm not sure about the plans. I think it's 5 gig and unlimited. The old LTE downloads, I think you could get 300. This one now allows for 600 megabytes per second. I think megabytes per second. I ain't no freaking internet nerd, but it's double the speed. I like how it's got the date up here. The other one didn't do that. Control center, you can easily go to that. If you're not paying for the Magic Mobile, you can still use the hotspot on your phone or Wi-Fi if you're next to it. But as you can see right now, the hotspot is T-Mobile. My phone is AT&T, but the SIM card coming in this, and I'm not sure if it's going to always be T-Mobile. This is one of the first Magic Boxes out right now. This is what I'm using. It's T-Mobile. I don't know if it's always going to be T-Mobile, but this service on this one is T-Mobile. If I want to turn that off, sorry about getting blurry. If I want to turn that off, I can just turn it off and use the hotspot on my phone or next to my house. Doesn't matter, but it is going to be faster downloading and streaming through the Magic Mobile than, through your phone. It'll be, it's going to be quite a bit faster. It's like any other way. You'll be able to choose the layouts that you want. But I've got DirecTV, Hulu, HBO Max, Netflix, ESPN, Waze. I use Waze a lot. I don't really want y'all to see where I live, so I'm not going to let it pull up. But yeah, it's pretty fast. you know, and let me, I'm gonna try to stream something, you know, without getting copyright strike or whatever, but I'll download, I stream YouTube TV at the house. So I'll download the YouTube TV app. I've got the other apps, Hulu and stuff like that, but I'm more familiar with YouTube TV. I watch Hulu for, I think, what is that show right now? Paradise? I'm sure some of y'all watching Paradise too. I'm on like episode 4. It's pretty legit so far. Okay, so unbeknownst to me, as I was finishing recording for the other videos, you see I got a different shirt on. I made a couple more, you know, clips of the video, and I set it around a couple days. I went to go edit the video, and there was no volume or there was no audio on the last 4 or 5 videos that I did. So I had to come out here and redo it a couple days later. That's why I'm wearing a different shirt. So let's roll. I was going to show you all about, you know, the streaming services and all that. So let's, we watch YouTube TV at my house. Let's roll. Let's go to YouTube TV right on the fly. So go over here, and you'll notice that the interface is a little different. It's like a different themes and stuff like that, and it's quite a bit faster. You know, it's not that the other one was slow, but this one's just a lot real smooth. So like I said, we use YouTube TV. Let's see what we're working with here. There's real time, you know, no prior opening of it or anything like that. So my little girls love Peppa Pig, but I'm a fan of Gunsmoke. But anyway, you know, it's March Madness right now. The games are on later tonight, so we're not gonna be able to see any of them, but let's, well, what is this? Let's see, this might be a replay. Let's check it out. Oh, it's women's, okay. So you can push here and maximize it, which is pretty legit. You can hear it. I'm gonna turn it down just so it doesn't get copyrighted or anything like that, but so if you want the full screen, you know, that's fine. And no matter, like, if you have, like, your wife or whoever, your truck has a bigger screen, it's going to auto size. This new 3.0 auto resizes, so it's going to fill in your screen, you know, what it needs to be perfectly. So we'll hit this real quick, and then we'll just minimize it, and it's down there in the bottom. You can still hear it and everything, so it's still playing in live. If you want to watch something else, that's cool. But one thing I like about the sports, let me push this again. When you first push it, it's not maximized, and you can see like all the stats and everything, which is awesome. I've never noticed that before on any of the other ones, so I don't know if that's something new with the 3.0, but that's pretty cool. Whether it be football or whatever, it's all gonna, stats are there on the side. And if you want to maximize it, like I said, you just push here, and then, you know, that little square down there, you'll push it and it'll bring it up. And say you're tired of watching this or you want to see what else is on, you can always just go, you just push down so you can watch whatever you want and scroll for something else if you want. So you'll see that it's playing in live right now, but I'm also like able to go check and do other things, and it's not, you know, it's not buggy or anything like that. So say you're a Yellowstone fan, you're tired of watching the game, you can search for Yellowstone or search for Reba comes on at the same time. I don't know, whatever you want to watch. We'll exit out of this and we'll go Yellowstone 1923.
Is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
I don't really know what's down here. This might be like, oh, like other stuff on this channel, I guess you can pick. But
been here since
it's pretty awesome. Just the fact that you can sit here and do this. So let me exit out of this. But you know, that's just YouTube TV. You know, now there's others. You know, whether it be Hulu, Amazon Prime Video, you can stream Amazon Prime Video and all that as well. Direct TV. I don't know all the streaming services. Nowadays, you got to have a streaming service to frickin' go buy a Diet Coke at the store or something. It's ridiculous. But you know, we used to have a bunch of them. Now I just have YouTube TV. It's cheaper just to have one. I think we got Hulu too, but it's like a free trial just for the that show I was telling you, Paradise, legit. But so it's whatever one you got. You know, you can download if you got HBO Max or DirecTV, Amazon Prime, whatever you want. You can download all your sports apps if you want. I just like ESPN. The Yahoo Sports app's pretty cool, but you can download that if you want. Like a lot of like let me see here. You got, you know, I always talk about on Spotify, but you got like Google Maps or whatever kind of map service you want if it's in the App Store. So like on your iPhone, iOS, it's gonna say App Store, but like on an Android phone, you know, this Magic Box operates off the Android iOS system, not iOS, Android operating system, whatever. So it's gonna be the Play Store. Like all Android devices have a Play Store. That's basically the App Store. So it's whatever app that you want. Got it. Whatever, I don't, get out of here. whatever app you want, you just come to the Play Store and search for it. So, you know, you can watch TikTok on this thing if you want. You can download Apple TV, Paramount. You can play solitaire sitting in the parking lot if you want. The Weather Channel, all that stuff. You can, you know, you can have the weather radar full screen right here. Matter of fact, I got AccuWeather, so let's do this in real time just so you can see what it is. So I'll download AccuWeather on this and you'll be able to see, you know, how it is. So let's go to search, and then we'll move this out of the way, and then we'll just type in AccuWeather, A-C-C, and it should pop up here. Yeah, AccuWeather, boom, for Android, and we'll just press install. And I'm not gonna like cut this video or stop it or anything. You'll be able to see in real time what it's doing. It was 3%, now it's 12, 21. So this is right off the Magic Mobile here. This is not Wi-Fi, and this is not a hotspot from my phone. This is straight cell service from the Magic Box itself. We're at 58% right now, 66. So like I said, I'm just filling in the time because I'm wanting to, you know, I don't want to hide nothing from y'all. I want to be honest and show you real time what it does. But we're almost done, and once it does that, it's going to take just a little bit longer to like actually install it on the thing. And then all I'm going to do is go back, press the home screen. I'm going to go find AccuWeather, and we'll pull it up, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, so it looks like it's done. So we'll just, right here, we'll just go. You can either open it here, or I can go back and press the home screen and open it that way. We'll just open it right here. AccuWeather, boom, get started. I'm just going to agree to everything. Next. I wish I could skip all this. Don't allow. I don't want nobody following me. But yeah, so I live in Louisiana right now, West Monroe. Don't stalk me. Right now it's 79 degrees. So right down here you can see, sorry about the dust and stuff. I work out of this truck, it's not the cleanest. So today, hourly, daily, like I said, we'll go to the radar. Okay, boom. Right there, no active storms. I don't know if this can move over, I'm sure it can. What happens when I push that? I don't know. Like I said, it's the first time I've used this on here, but I just wanted to be, see if you can probably zoom out. Yeah, you can zoom out. Apparently we don't have any bad weather radars around us or anything, or on the radar bad weather, but see, radar. Okay, we do. Okay, over here towards Shreveport. It's about a little over an hour away from me to the west. But right now, if I push this, let it play. So it's just like on your phone. So if you're, you know, sitting wherever you want, if you want to see the weather is right now, boom, I can see it. You know, it's pretty cool. Like, that's not possible without the Magic Box. You know, you'd have to look on your phone, do all this other stuff, or just the fact that I can push that button and see the weather instantly, I love it. So, all right, let's go back home. So anytime that if you're confused and you don't know how to get back home, and you just push the screen anywhere, and these little boxes up here will come. So right now, that'll take me to back one, or this home will just take me home. It's just easier for me to go home. So before I downloaded it, AccuWeather was not there. It's there now, so pretty cool. Whatever app you can think of, literally. I ordered Chick-fil-A on this thing before. I do a lot of hunting, so OnX Maps is on here. I use that during hunting season to see boundary lines and who owns what property and whatever. See their tax address. I can write them a letter maybe if I can get permission to hunt. So I like to have it on the big screen right there. You know, road trips, we use YouTube TV all the time, or, you know, just YouTube. It doesn't have to be YouTube TV. If you just want to watch YouTube videos, you can just straight up watch them on your screen right here. We watch Peppa Pig a good bit. I got two girls that sit in the back, you know. I don't watch it, I just drive, but they'll be able to watch it and listen to it while I drive or whatever. And then, you know, it's like any other thing. So so right now it's on the streaming section of it, but if you want like Apple CarPlay, you know, it has that as well. You can do all that, whatever you want. But this video is going to mostly be about just like, you know, just the streaming services. Like I've done other videos or whatever with Apple CarPlay. You know, it used to be without the Magic Box, I would have had to plug my phone in to get CarPlay. You have to plug it in. Well, with the Magic Box, you just hook up the Bluetooth and it's wireless Magic CarPlay. I don't have any wires or anything like that. But I've done videos on that before, and there's nothing new on this new Magic Box concerning CarPlay. It's all the same, but it's just wireless, which is pretty cool. But I wanted to kind of emphasize, you know, the availability. Whatever app you think that you want, you just go to that freaking Play Store and download it, and then bam, it's on your Magic Box 3.0, and you can just do whatever. Like I said, I could download the Ring doorbell app if I wanted to, and then see who's coming to my house and get a notification, be like, hey, what are you doing at my house? Just anything. But the user interface, it's just real smooth. Let's see what this control center does. You know, this will tell you right now if Wi-Fi, whatever, is off, all that, blah, blah, blah. Like I said, I'm T-Mobile right now, no Wi-Fi. It's just streaming right from the Magic Mobile. Not connected to no Bluetooth. You can change wallpaper settings. I'm not gonna do any of that, but we'll see here. It's just, oh, if you want to watch Peacock, you can do that too. I'm telling you, like any app that you want to download, you just freaking download it, and there you go, you got it. Like I said, it's cool just to have the radar right there. I think that's pretty cool. Not possible without Magic Box 3.0, but just the speediness of it. And it's not like, you know, if you were using on the previous versions or this one, like if I want to turn the Magic Mobile off and just use a hotspot on my phone, or if I'm sitting next to my house, I just want to use the Wi-Fi, I can still do that. But I find that with the Magic Mobile, it's just a little bit snappier. Like it's not that it's, you know, laggy or nothing if I'm using a hotspot on my phone or whatever, but it's got to, like, your phone's like the middleman. It's got to go route the information there, then back to the Magic Box, where if you just use Magic Mobile, it's just like streamlined. There's no back and forth. It just does it, which is pretty cool. But this is what I think. This is the Magic Box 2.0. Let me see here. I'm not exact. See how this one's like. Let me see if you can even see it. This one's kind of got the metal on the back. This might be the 2.0, I think. I'm not exactly sure, but you can see that this one's, you know, just quite a little bit bigger. But there's no metal or anything like that, which is pretty cool. And I like how the blue kind of, it'll come on, it gets real bright, and then it goes out. It looks kind of cool at night when you're driving. But yeah, I can't, honestly, I can't say enough cool things about this. You know, let's see what the ESPN app does right here. Boom, ESPN on the big screen, whenever you want, touch your fingertips. So right now it's just gonna load, and I haven't logged into ESPN on this one yet. Like I said, I just got this Magic Box, so. But let me log in so you think I'm not lying. I might have to just pause it because I got to put in my email and all that, but let me see how long it takes. So boom, 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 boom. I don't know if I remember my password. I might have to redo it. Yeah, let me pause it because I got to figure out my password. All right, after I logged in and it sent me 18 codes to my email and everything else to verify it was me, here we are. So ESPN app, boom, the home screen. I think it's going to have like different, you know, all the different scores and what time they start, or I mean games and everything, what time they start and all that. Down here on the side, you can push them, and then if you like, I'm a Michigan fan, so obviously, you know, I hope Michigan wins the whole thing. But you know, this is the Michigan, what time it starts, the records, it'll have the team stats, everything you want, preview, gamecast. So we'll go back, and then over here, you know, like this is the more section. I have more section as NFL on mine because I just really like NFL and basketball. But you know, all the NFL news is going to be right there, just like on your phone. If I want to go to watch some clips and some live TV or whatever I want to do on ESPN, boom, I got that right there. But yeah, I just wanted to log in and show you that, you know, ESPN app works as advertised. All the apps work as advertised. I pretty much went over everything I wanted to go over. I'm sure I'm going to be making some more videos on this thing right here. I'm always making videos on it because I like it and I use it all the time. And I'm always anxious to see what they come out with next. And this far exceeds the other two, Magic Box 3.0. I'll put a link to this in the video description. Get you a discount. I think it's either 10 or I think it's 15% discount. So if you do get it, you can use my link and save 15%. If you don't, you can pay full price. It don't really matter to me. But yeah, that's the Magic Box 3.0. If you got any questions, put them down in the comments. I will do my best to get back with you in a timely manner, like I'm leaving some kind of voicemail. I sound like a ridiculous nerd. But anyway, yeah, Magic Box 3.0, Magic Mobile is legit. I like it not having to use the hotspot on my phone. It just makes it easier because sometimes if I want to use the data on my phone, it makes when I'm streaming go slower. If I'm using the hotspot, like it's just nice to have its own data and be done with it. But there is an option. You can use your hotspot or Wi-Fi if you want to. But any questions, put them in the comments. I'll get back to you as quick as I can. Peace.